I have been best friends with Lily for almost 10 years. We've been through so much together: breakups, moving apartments, family drama, and even a few serious arguments that tested our friendship. But through all of that, we've stuck by each other. She's not just a friend to me, she's more like a sister. I've always had her back, and she's had mine. Or at least, that's what I thought. About a year ago, Lily started dating this guy, Jake. At first, everything seemed perfect. Jake was charming, outgoing, and made her really happy. He'd come to our group hangouts, and everyone seemed to like him. Honestly, I was thrilled for her because she'd been through some rough relationships before, and Jake seemed like a breath of fresh air. Lily even said she thought he could be the one she was head over heels. But after a few months, I started noticing things that gave me an uneasy feeling. Jake would cancel plans with Lily last minute, claiming he had to stay late at work, or that something came up he'd go Mia for hours, not answering her texts or calls, and then come back with some vague excuse. Lily brushed it off, saying he had a busy job and she trusted him. But I wasn't so sure. The first big red flag came about 6 months into their relationship when a mutual friend, Emma 26F, told me she saw Jake on a dating app. Emma didn't want to get involved and wasn't even sure if she should tell me, but she showed me a screenshot of his profile, and it was 100% him. The picture, the bio, everything. I was floored. I didn't want to believe it, but there it was, right in front of me. I sat with that information for a while, unsure of what to do. On one hand, I wanted to protect Lily, but on the other, I knew how much she loved Jake. I didn't want to cause unnecessary drama or ruin their relationship if this was somehow a misunderstanding. So I kept it to myself, hoping the situation would resolve itself. I thought maybe he'd delete the app, and it was just a stupid mistake on his part. But things only got worse. Over the next few months, Jake became even more distant. He'd ghost Lily for entire weekends, telling her he was out of town for work or visiting family. She'd text me about how much she missed him, but she never once questioned his excuses. I could tell she was hurting, but she was in deep denial. It broke my heart to see her so blinded by her love for him. Then came the night that changed everything. I was out with some coworkers at a bar across town when I saw Jake sitting at the bar with another girl. At first, I thought maybe it was a friend or a coworker, but the way they were acting made it clear they were more than that. They were holding hands, laughing, and at one point he leaned in and kissed her. My stomach dropped. I didn't know what to do. I felt frozen, standing there watching my best friend's boyfriend make out with another woman. I quickly snapped a photo of them and left the bar. I spent the entire ride home debating whether or not to tell Lily. Part of me wanted to confront Jake on the spot, but I knew that would cause a scene and might just make things worse. So I waited until the next day to tell her. When I sat Lily down and told her what I saw, she didn't react the way I expected. At first, she was in shock. She couldn't believe it and kept asking if I was sure it was him. I showed her the photo I had taken, and she just stared at it, tears welling up in her eyes. I could tell she was devastated, and it broke my heart. But then, things took a turn I didn't see coming. After a long, tear-filled conversation, she decided to confront Jake. I thought for sure this would be the end of their relationship. I mean, how could she stay with him after seeing the photo and hearing about all the shady behavior? But when she confronted him, he denied everything. He told her the girl was just a close friend, and that the kiss was taken out of context. He even claimed that I was just being jealous and trying to sabotage their relationship because I didn't have anyone in my life. Shockingly, Lily believed him. She told me that while she appreciated me looking out for her, she thought I had overreacted and that I had misinterpreted the situation. She said she trusted Jake and didn't think he was capable of cheating on her. She actually defended him, and it hurts so much to hear her say that. I showed her the proof, and she still chose to believe him over me. Since that conversation, things between Lily and me have been off. She started pulling away, little by little. We stopped hanging out as much, and when we did, it felt awkward. I could tell she was distancing herself from me, even though I was just trying to help her. Meanwhile, Jake has continued acting like nothing happened. He's smug, almost like he's proud that he got away with it. The few times I've seen him, he's made little comments like, "Not everyone believes in rumors, you know." It's infuriating. I feel like I've lost my best friend. Lily and I barely talk anymore, and when we do, it's surface-level stuff. I don't know if she's still with Jake. I haven't asked because I honestly don't want to know. The thought of them still being together makes me sick, but I also feel guilty. Did I ruin our friendship by telling her? Should I have just kept my mouth shut? Maybe she would have been happier not knowing. Or maybe she would have figured it out on her own eventually. A part of me feels like I did the right thing by telling her. I mean, I couldn't just sit by and watch her get hurt, right? But another part of me wonders if I crossed a line. Maybe it wasn't my place to get involved. Maybe I overstepped, and now I'm paying the price. It's been a few months since all of this happened, and I still don't know what to do. I miss my friend. I miss my friend. I miss the way things used to be between us. But I also can't stand to see her with a guy who clearly doesn't respect her. I'm stuck in this weird limbo where I don't know if I should reach out to her and try to fix things, or if I should just let her go. So, am I the asshole for telling my best friend that her boyfriend is cheating on her? Should I have stayed out of it and let her figure it out on her own? Or did I do the right thing, even if it cost me our friendship?